Individual eyelash extensions have been around for approximately 10 years, maybe even 20, and some say their clients remember individual lashes being put on them in the 50s and 60s, but the glue was potent and they only lasted 5 days. The story is that the eyelash extensions were invented in Korea. I've even heard that the name of the original creator is called Mr. Pang. Korean false eyelashes and individual eyelashes have been around for about 30 years. Individual eyelash extensions are applied one by one onto each natural lash with a surgical grade glue. But right now, we're right in the middle of a change. A newer type of lash extension is emerging. This new type of lash extension has been around in Russia for about 3 years. Russia has been lashing for about 6 years already. From when I first started to do eyelash extensions, which was 5 years ago, I was only offered loose lashes like these. The main type of curl in New Zealand that we were using was J-curl. The J-curl is great looking from the side where it adds length, but not much of an enhancement to the front of the face, especially for those with very straight lashes. The main reason I believe that we were using straight J-curls with the flick on the end was because we needed to adhere more glue to the natural lash than what we do now. The quality of glue that we use now has improved significantly, from the viscosity, the drying time, the length of time it will hold without degradation. It's all become much better. The new eyelash extension gripping lash techs all over the world is called 3D or volumizing. I had the opportunity to interview Irina during a 3D Russian volume course. I asked her questions for the beauty documentary I'm making at the moment called Changing Beauty. Here's a snippet of some of the interesting answers she gave during the interview.
I think around 10 years already. It came from South Korea, as I know. It's old legend. And I can say that in Russia we have lash extensions only 6 years and maybe 5. A lot of lash technicians began to do extensions. American, some of my students told me that they do eyelash extensions during 9 years already. Fantastic. Everything. Glue became more thin, more fast. Lashes, now we have such interesting thickness like 0.05 only. Before, when I started, it was only pretty thick, heavy and straight lashes. Now it's absolute gorgeous curls and thickness, they're different. When we do our lash extensions, it's not only about lash curl or lash length. We design face. We not design eye shape. This is last thing we design. We design face shape. We design eye set, and we design eye shape. So 3 things in one set. Every girl is different and every face different. So we work personally and we change this face to better side. Clusters, for example, or ready V lashes or W lashes, plus what else? Extremely curly lashes like Doco, U-curl. It was really popular in Russia, for example. A lot of girls use it. Classical extensions, it's just make your eyelashes look a little bit thicker. Let's imagine that you applied mascara, but not to all lashes, but each lash became a little bit thicker and maybe longer. But volume give you opportunity to have more lashes. They are, if previous eyelash extension, classic one, we just took one eyelash and applied to natural lash, and we made this lash a little bit thicker and longer. So now we pick up it's correct word for, we pick up few lashes, they thinner than we used before, then more tiny. And in the beginning, in the base, they have similar thickness like old-fashioned lashes, but then they fan. So imagination that you have not even 2 times more lashes, but it can be 5 times more lashes. So it's absolutely full lash line, and million lashes in the end. Sometimes we use so tiny lashes and we apply so many that it can be up to 700 lashes in one eye.
Wow.
Yeah, and natural lashes we have only around 100 if they are sparse, and to 160 maybe if there are a lot of natural lashes. So
if you're lucky.
If you're lucky, yeah. If you're lucky. So even if lash is sparse, we can create not 100 lashes but 300. Of course we cannot do 700 if it's not heavy lashes, natural lashes, but definitely we will make them fuller and more beautiful and fluffy. It depends, for my opinion, from not only from time. Sometimes you are so talented that you can be so fast, and some girls, they are not stupid, they just need time, they are slow, but probably in the end they will be the same cool like fast one. Girls different. As soon as I'm judge and I saw a girl and she won. She did eyelash extensions only 2 months in her life. She won in volume. This girl did eyelash extensions only 2 months and she won, if I remember well, she won in volume as junior, and she won in fantasy lashes. It's really big job. It's really difficult to win among best of the best. And I saw this with my own eyes. If I didn't, I would say it takes years. For my opinion, we have only 2 hands, only 24 hours per day. And to be successful, to earn more money at least, because that's why we have this job, and to continue enjoy our job, it's only one way: to be more and more advanced, and more experienced, and to be real professional and not stop to grow. Because I'm not only teach, I also study. Every time when I can find something new, I can travel half the world to get some new information. And I think this thing makes us more successful and help us to not be boring from our job, because this is the same movement. When we grow, when we know new information, new techniques like volume, it's not boring. You know and you do something new. So for me it's really interesting. If I would do classical till now, probably I would be boring.
In the full documentary segment on eyelash extensions, I will be investigating what the glue is made of, good and bad eyelash experiences. I'll also cover the controversial subject of whether eyelash extensions damage your natural lash.